So how do you install vinyl plank flooring transition strips on a concrete subfloor? In this video, I'm going to break it down, and on top of that, we're going to show you how to go ahead and get the carpet secured up to it as well without having that unraveling. So what's good? It's Carpet Mike here from CarpetExpertBlueprint.com, bringing you all the tips, tricks, and strategies necessary to be super successful at this carpet and flooring game. So we got some carpet installed already. We're going to fold that carpet back, cut the pad out because that pad is blocking where our transitions is going in. Our transitions is, as if that's a word, is going in. On top of it, where our tack strip is going to go. Now you see me shaving along the side there. I'm actually cutting out a little part of the door jamb, and that is some old wood, so I was able to just take my knife to it to cut that out. Now, you could always just use an undercut saw and use that to go ahead and cut that out if need be, but a blade will do it as well. Next, we got our transition strip in place. We're going to go ahead and snap that off. See if it's going to line up. And I cut it a little bit hefty. No big deal. I'm going to take a pair of snips, and I'm going to go ahead and snip that edge off there and make it fit a little bit better, hopefully. Once we know that this is nice, it's secure, and cut to the right size, we can get down to business here. So, we got that cut to the right size. We got our liquid nails, heavy duty edition. Putting a bead of glue down, and then we're going to go ahead and drop that transition. Make sure it lines up exactly where we need it to go. Boom. Part one ready. Okay. Now that that's in place, we have to get on to part two, transitioning the carpet up to the reducer and giving it the final look. So there's a number of different ways to go about it. The style I'm going to show you, I think, is the best because it's less likely to work itself loose on you and create a hot mess in a short period of time. So we got our tack strip here. We're going to go ahead and snap that off with those man hands, and then we're going to go ahead and butt it right up to the reducer. Now, this is a little bit different than how most people talk about it, but trust me, this is the fun way. You want to roll with fun, always. So we're going to go ahead and smash those nails down into the concrete. If you're having problems getting that to stick into the concrete, just glue it in, come back later on, and make sure it's cured, then finish up. But swing that hammer like a beast. Get those 11/16 nails to go through the VCT tile that's on the floor and into the concrete. Boom, boom, boom. Give it a little wiggle, wiggle. Make sure everything's good. If it has any give to it, go ahead and throw in some extra nails just to make sure it's secure. But once we're good to go, we're going to go ahead and transition that now. Oh, it looks like I need a little more. See that? I was getting caught up in conversation, not paying attention to work. Man, got to focus on the goal. It's okay. We're going to get there. Now, once we've wrapped up gossip hour at the water cooler, we're going to go ahead and take the carpet and we're going to trim it from side to side, making sure when it falls down flat, the sides are going to fall even and there's no excess carpet there. We're basically going to work it down a nice, manageable section so we could get this done. Now, push that reducer down. You want to get curing in the glue, and then we're going to cut the carpet so it's basically 1 inch hefty overlapping the reducer. The reason we're doing only 1 inch and not more is when we do a turn and tack up to it, we just want the carpet to sit on top of the tack strip. Watch this, watch this. So we're going to fold that under, doing a turn and tack on top of it, but we don't want to go too far back because if it goes too far back, it'll sit on top of the padding and you'll get this funky bump in the middle of the road, and you don't want that. So now that we got that lined up, ooh, everything is looking good. That's about perfect right there. We're going to take our carpet knee kicker, get it lined up, give it a little tap tap, make sure it's snug, and then we're just going to shoot right through the carpet onto the tack strip. And the reason we're doing it like this is a lot of people like to set the tack strip back just a little bit and tuck the carpet in between the reducer and the tack strip. When you do it like that, you do run the risk of it working itself loose down the road. It just happens. It's okay. But when you do it like this, ain't nothing coming loose unless it's the carpet and the tack strip and everything coming loose, then you got to replace it anyway. So this way, we'll go ahead and ensure that you're not going to have some drama a short period of time down the road. We're just going to work our way all the way across, stapling everything down. And keep your staple shots close to the edge. If you set them back, you'll get a weird divot with a bubble in front of it. You want to keep it almost right on the edge of the carpet, shooting right into the tack strip to get a beautiful result, and there you have it. Thank you so much.